Hey guys, what's going on? It's Master Dragon. Today we got an update on Udyr's VGU, which is coming out later this year. This blog is basically on their website. It's called The Latest on Udyr's VGU, which is an update on Udyr, including character modeling, animation, visual effects, and concept art. And Ryan Rees Morales here says here with another update on Udyr's VGU, which will come out later this year. Since our last check-in, we've entered full production on Udyr. So this post will focus on how he's looking in game. Before we get into it, here's a recap of what our goals were going into Udyr's update. We want to preserve Udyr's stance changing identity and keep him as a primarily auto attacking melee focused champion. We think this is what makes Udyr unique and stand out on the roster, and to help his gameplay feel more modern, we want to add a bit more interest into his stances and melee pattern to give some more depth to playing him, as well as make it more clear when Udyr is doing something cool. He doesn't really have a hype gameplay moment right now, so maybe they're adding some kind of ultimate to him, like Volleyball ult. I'm not sure. We want to upgrade Udyr's visuals to modern league standards while keeping his general theme of a warrior shaman intact. Our goal is to build on Udyr's visuals, not to reinvent them. So not like a I was gonna say fiddle, but we'll see. As for his narrative, we want to bring his in-game portrayal closer to how he's been portrayed in recent lore. Ooh, remember the like Spirit Udyr thing? Actually, I'm not sure if that's related to him. And give him stronger ties to the Fairlord. I didn't even know he was Fairlord. He looks like some guy who lives in the jungle, to be honest, but apparently he's part of the Ice Village. Oh, in case you haven't seen the Champions 2022, decided to remove Udyr's antlers. We know that if you saw my previous video, yep, his antlers are removed. And now we're gonna get into the stuff we're waiting for. Let's see. Rework has been coming. Senior citizens. When we got started, I assumed that Udyr would be a rather simple and straightforward champion to work on, but that facade wore away very quickly, and so we got this. Okay, let's see. Anything in here? Let me just polishing a turd. That's what they said. Our goal was to make him feel like a big, strong mountain man, and that became our North Star for his body type. Wow, that is ugly. Season 2. And this is a little bit what is it? This looks like some fat man. Okay, looks like some grizzly bear. He's Fairlord. While working on his proportions, we ended up removing his antlers. Like the idea of that. And in one attempt they look like wings. Yeah, they look kind of like wings, and another they look like propellers. No matter how hard, don't worry, there's like abilities down there. Although the idea was cool, Udyr, the animal spirit guy, not the antler guy, so they removed it. Blah blah blah. After we built out Udyr's base body, we got started on his stances, and that's when we realized the mountain man was going to be a bit complicated. Okay, so interesting. Base body pretty forward. Jesus Christ. Decided to use the same bones in each of Udyr's models to keep things simple for us and help readability in game for players. So this is okay. Evolution of Udyr's power. Okay, so apparently you're gonna get more stats, like a big power spike when you max it. Let's see. This meant we had to do a lot of iteration to find what felt the best for a big boy. Some were simple, while others required 10 or more iterations to get right. Oh my god, look at that. Okay. But that's the fun of game development. Why does he have glasses? A thick boys day at the beach. Okay, that's what they're working with. We're still in early Udyr's production, everything work in progress. Here we go. Here's the big part. Kongyeo Koingjang, I think that's Korean, animator. Gameplay clarity is really important, blah blah blah. But I also want to animate his stances as if they were 4 different champions with different characteristics. That way it won't be confusing. Udyr holds a deep reverence, I've never said this word before, for wild animals, and I want that connection to be clear. Phoenix stance was the most challenging to animate. Okay, so this is Phoenix stance. He wants to be more bird-like, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Also, yeah, okay. Wait. This is Phoenix? Okay, I guess this is early development. This is bear? Creating ice instead of wind? Wait, what? Sorry, I'm like looking, is this like a stance? But I guess he was making Phoenix Ice Stance, but that was a little weird, I guess. But anyways, next I lean more into a physical version Ice. Then he changed it to lunge to swipe, blah blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. My approach is easy to do. Here's some of the other using the same process. So swipe, Phoenix. It's Udyr's VFX time. Okay, cool. So that was the model stuff. Here we go. I picture Udyr do. Come on, make him look like a fighter. When I looked at Udyr's gameplay, I immediately thought of that individual character expression you find in fighting games. His stances have different uses for different cases. Bear stance is great against certain champions in a 1v1 duel. Phoenix stance is great in AoE. He's incredibly versatile, flexible champion. But fighting games and League are two different games. Let's explain Udyr's passive. Here we go. If Udyr is ready in a stance and it is on cooldown, he can awaken it. Each stance has an empowered form or function when it's awakened. Okay. With this in mind, his passive should visually make you feel powerful when you awaken each stance. Going back to my original goal of trying to combine League and a fighting game, I decided to go for a heavily stylized sharp harsh edge. So we have an awakened ability. Okay. After looking at the first iteration, I decided that while it's cool. Okay. Yeah, this looks this looks like a comic book style. This is way better. That looks super cool. And then you replace some hard shapes. Okay. So I think this one's the best one. These ones look a little bit... Oh, this is like turtle stance, I think. Yeah. Not sure about this one. I'm gonna skim through this really fast. Here we go. Explanation and new combined visual effects. These are 4 stances and need to create a color palette. So that's Bear, Phoenix. Bear stance on the left and Ram stance on the right. Ram. Okay. So Udyr enters Bear stance. Udyr gains bonus attack speed. Oh, sorry. One example, when you press Q, 3 things happen. Bear stance, bonus attack speed for next 2 auto attacks. Udyr gains bonus attack speed for duration. In League. Oh, what's this? Since the bonus attack speed lasts longer than an awakened passive, that gets a higher visual priority, but even higher than that making... In Udyr's case, I had a lightning VX to this Bear stance. That's Bear stance. We got this. That's really cool. Bear stance. Idle. And then activation. He's like powering up. Okay, this is insane, by the way. You might notice some of the visual language from my early fighting game exploration. That's because it's there. I was able to combine sharp shapes with thematics. Then I need to move on to effects when you interact with enemies. When Udyr's Bear stance is awakened, your next 2 auto attacks will arc chain lightning to your primary target and then spread nearby enemies. Volley Bear. Okay. Look, okay, so here we go. You got some crit and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes back to the same target. Furthermore, when this arc of lightning hits a single target and doesn't bounce to others, it'll do increased damage, kind of like a big lightning bear when he's mauling your face. Whoa, that's so cool. Wait, what? This is kind of broken. That wraps up. What? Okay, here we go. Channeling Spirit. So these are like skins, Dragon Oracle. I think this is when he turns into the other skins. This is I'm not sure what this is though, but okay. In-game version. Here we go. This is Dragon Oracle, Bear stance. What comes next? Here we go. As you can see, we've made a lot of progress. And the nature of his form swapping makes each one take longer than average champion. Whatnot to mention, he also has an ultimate skin. Given all that, we're going to make sure we get behind him and his skins right before he releases into Wild, and we'll be sure to keep you updated in the future champion roadmaps. Oh. So this is pretty cool. We got an interesting Bear stance one. The chain lightning one looks kind of broken. I'm guessing these awakened powers for W, Q, and R, and Tiger. So maybe you'll have like a super huger shield when you awaken. I feel like for Q, you might have... I don't know. Either Tiger's a bigger mauling and then like a littler damaging. Phoenix, I could see something happening where it's like a big flame storm and then you just emit a fire aura. That's what I think would happen. Tiger is definitely gonna be a lot single target with a big boom instead of DPS over time. So I think they're taking out the three hit proc and just you know what I'm talking about, the 3 auto. I feel like they would. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.